Hello Oracle folks, and in this Oracle database video tutorial I'm going to show you how to disable a VPD policy that may be in effect on a tables row in an Oracle database. Now, to learn more about VPD, be sure to view my video on how to create a VPD policy. And virtual VPD stands for Virtual Private Database. It comes with the Oracle database software by default. You don't have to order any additional licenses or install any additional software. And it also is referred to as RLS, which is row level security. Okay, let's set our Oracle SID to finance. Be sure we are set. Let's log on to our database with SQL Plus program. Ensure we are the sysdba and ensure we are connected. Select name from our database to the correct database, finance. Okay, now we currently have a policy a policy enforced on a table owned by user Justin called employees. Select asterisk from Justin.employees. Okay, so we have a table called Justin.employees with these column names: F name, L name, employee num, current sal. And as you can see, this table has been populated with just some mock data that I threw in there. Okay, and as you can see, there are 5 rows in this table. There is a policy in effect that says, do not show a row whose column emp_num is equal to 2, which basically means that it will show all the rows, this row, this row, this row, this row, when you do a select asterisk, but this one, because his emp_num column value is 2. Okay, and remember this, and the sys user is exempt from all VPD policies, even if they're activated by default. So we really don't see the mask in here. But if we log into the user who owns the table, select asterisk from employees, we will see that he doesn't see number 2. He only sees 1, 3, 4, 5. When the sys user saw everything, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and if we log in with a user who doesn't own that table, user Bob, select asterisk from Justin.employees, we will see that he's also exempt. He only sees 4, 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's say that we want to lift this policy completely. Okay, we just want to disable it. If we do a select policy name and enable from DBA policies, okay, now the DBA _policies view is a data dictionary view which shows us all the virtual private database row level security policies currently defined and active or enabled in this Oracle database. And we'll see that here's one: emp VPD1 enable equals yes. So we know that this policy is currently in effect. If we wanted to disable it, we would do the following. We would execute the DBMS _RLS, that stands for Database Management System _ row level security package, the policy enable policy. Okay, I know you're like, what? I thought you want to disable it. Bear with me. We want to give it the name of the user, Justin. We want to give it the name of the table, employees. We want to give it the name of the policy, which is EMP VPD1, and false. The last position here is false. Means is this policy enabled or not? PLSQL procedure successfully completed. We select the policy name and its enabled status from DBA policies, and we see that we changed it from a yes to a false, which is no. Now, when you log in as the user who owns this table, Justin, and you do select asterisk from employees, we will see that we see all 5 rows again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we disabled this policy. And same thing, of course, if we log in as the user who doesn't own the table, user Bob, we will see that he sees all 5 columns, rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we lifted that policy. Now, to re-enable that policy, and we'll bring our select statement back, you type in the following. You execute this command again, this package. Remember here, the package name is dbms_rls, and the policy name is enable_policy. And its schema is Justin, table name is employees, policy name is VPD1, but instead of false, you're going to change this to true, which is the default when you create it, by the way. They're enabled by default. PLSQL procedure successfully completed. We do select, and we see that it went from no to yes. And if we log in with the user who owns the table, Justin, we will see that the policy is now in effect again because we re-enabled it up there, and we only see 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we don't see the row who's in .env_num column equals 2. And we log in as a user who does not own the table, user Bob, and we will see the same thing, policy is enforced again. Only see 4 columns, rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, with no 2. And of course, as always, even though it's enabled again, the sysdba user does not have this policy applied to him. Okay? Okay, that's how you enable or disable a VPD policy. We disabled it first, and then I showed you how to enable it. Thank you.